Hello and welcome to Bodyweight Calisthenics Home and Lifestyle channel dedicated to my personal bodyweight calisthenics journey, which has just started. And if you want to see how it all pans out, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell. And I am a complete beginner to calisthenics, so if you've got any tips or advice, please do comment below. In this video I'm going to give you a guided tour of my home-based, homemade calisthenics gym, which includes my dipping bar, my pull-up bar and my bedding box. So let's get started. And by the way, at various points throughout this video you might see another little video appear just here to my left, your right of screen, which shows me using some of this equipment, and I'll be doing that without my top on, and there's a reason for that. And the reason is I want it on record what I look like right now on day one of my calisthenics bodyweight workout journey. And if you want to see how it turns out over the months, again, do subscribe. Now, my calisthenic routine is based upon some principles which I've put together after doing quite a lot of research. And if you want to see my 10 principles to calisthenics for beginners, do have a look out for the video on my channel. It looks a little bit like this thumbnail here, which is appearing on the left of me. So without further ado, let's get on with this guided tour of my calisthenics home-based, homemade gym. And it does look a little bit homemade, but imagine if I can achieve great results from this homemade setup. That's what you can do too. So this is my push-ups or dips bar. And the reason it's called a push-ups or dips bar is because it's got two purposes. The first one is for doing push-ups. Now, I'm not quite strong enough yet to do full horizontal push-ups. So the technique I'm going to use is I'm going to use this first to get up to strength. Again, you'll see a video of me doing them topless at the corner of the screen. And then eventually I will develop to doing them as incline push-ups on this bedding box here, until eventually I will become strong enough to do them horizontally. And at that stage, I won't be a beginner anymore, and I'll be able to look at ways of making those push-ups even harder. So that's the first reason for that piece of equipment there. The other reason is the dips bar. Now, I've constructed this frame out of old timber that was lying around the garden and the garage, and it consists of 4 legs which I've braced horizontally and diagonally to keep it structurally sound. And also the actual bars themselves are some banister rail which I had in the garage. I've drilled holes in these planks here at the front and they just fit through front to back. Now, I've also bought some of these rubberized suspension bands because, again, I'm not strong enough to do full dips without some support. And one of the principles I've put in my list of 10 principles is technique and form. So I want to maintain good technique and form. So until I get strong enough, these will help me. And again, you'll be able to see some video of me using this dips bar on your screen now. But essentially, I'll be climbing under it like this, stepping up, and then I'll be doing my dips up and down. I can't do a single dip without support. So there's my dips and push-ups bar. You've also seen the bedding box. I'll be able to do squats in the space here from my legs and my glutes. Now let's have a look at the pull-up bar which I've constructed. And so my pull-up, shoulder pull-up and chin-up bar is here. Essentially what I've done is I've taken 4 planks and I've attached them vertically to the joists of the ceiling of the garage. Of course, if you want to do this, check the structure first. And then I've drilled 4 circular holes through those planks. Another piece of banister rail fits through, and because it goes through 4 holes on 4 planks, my weight is spread across these 4 joists. Now, what I've needed to do, again, because I'm right at the start of my journey and I'm not strong enough to do a full pull-up or shoulder pull-up, these rubber support bands go over there, and you'll see me doing them in front of your eyes topless, but I'll be putting my foot inside of there. That will support my weight. and I'll be able to do a full set of repetitions under control, good form, good technique, and you'll see that develop over the months in the near future. It's a little bit ungainly getting in and out of it, as you can see. All homemade, all a little bit Heath Robinson, as they say, but I don't mind about that, because if I can achieve some results from this, I think that's a win-win, because I'm recycling old timber and getting a second use out of it, and it's free of charge. I'll now show you my floor mat for my abs routine, and also 2 pieces of equipment which I'm going to warm up and warm down on. So this is one of those garage floor mats. You can buy them from Halfords, and this is simply a yoga mat, and I'll be using this to do my abs routine. Now, I have put my abs routine in a video on my channel. I've also put my full whole body workout routine in a video on my channel, and you can find those on my channel, and I base those on research as well. I'm going to do a full body routine for a few months to build up my strength before I start breaking it down into chest and legs. On my left here is my Sonic Concept 2 rowing machine, which I'll use for warming up and warming down, and also because rest on alternate days is such an important part of the routine, I'll be using that for activity, general light activity on my rest days in between my workout days. I've also got a cross trainer here to my right, which I'll use as a warm up and warm down piece of equipment. So there you go, a very quick guided tour of my homemade, home-based calisthenics gym, including the dips bar, the inclined push-up frame, the inclined push-up box for when I progress, my pull-up bar, and these support bands which I'll be using for the foreseeable future until I build up my strength. You've also seen my abs mat and my warm-up and warm-down machines. Now, there's a lot about calisthenics which I'm still researching, including diet and motivation, and I've already mentioned and referenced the video about the top 10 calisthenic principles. Hope you've enjoyed this and found it useful. Please do comment below, give me tips and advice. I'm completely new to this, so I'm an open book, and I'm quite happy to learn from those who know more than me. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications bell, and join my calisthenics community, and I'll see you soon.